Snowball. Snowball. There we go. Here we go. There we go. No, it is not made for the children's. One minute, guys. All right. Hello. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've actually started working on Rin. Apparently, it's been 10 days. We're still back to where we were before. Probably squish this out a bit more. Let's see, LTUF 3 was just barely starting on Physics X. Okay, there we go. Let me squish this out a bit more. Here we go. Alright, for X, it's just kind of squishing like that. Okay. Man, Silksong is gonna come out before I'm done with this. My goodness. Oh, I will have to get up in about 15 minutes to take out some sheet pan quesadilla from the oven. It should be very brief. I'll be able to be back in just like a few seconds or so. X. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. LTUF 3. Physics X2. Tuft 3. Physics X2. We'll want to do -1. Oops, -1. Here we go. Is this also -1? Good. Okay. And with X2, it's more of a squishy like that. Alright, so it squishes down a bit out right there, and then out. Oh, and good news, I guess. The last time when I had the Hollow Knight soundtrack in the background, it didn't get flagged. Yay! Or not flagged, but like, you know, copyright struck. LTUF 3. Physics Y. And we'll shrink this down a little bit. Let's see, LTUF 3. Physics Y. Where? There, squish, squish. Bum 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 doo doo. Oh, I started watching Death Note. I've heard of it so many times, and you know, I've seen so many memes from it, but I actually took the time to sit down and start watching it, and I'm impressed. I'm surprised I haven't watched it sooner. I know it's an anime classic, how could I? Tough 3. Physics Y2. L Tuft 3. Physics Y2. I wonder why this model is so much more... I feel it's more expressive than a lot of my other ones. Maybe just with realism, it's hard to... It doesn't really compare to the strength of more cartoony sort of looks, you know? It's a lot more clear, I think. Okay, Y2. This one will have a bit of a curve. A bit more of a spin. I take a potato chip and eat it. I haven't gotten to that part yet. I think the, well, I don't want to do spoilers in case anyone else is trying to watch it. This was after the bus incident. The episode after the bus incident. If you know, you know. Is this the wrong way? I think this is the wrong way. Hang on. The other Y2, where does this one go? Oh, it goes up. Yeah. So I need to flip it, reverse it. There we go. Like that. Alright, let's see how this looks in the physics settings then. You won't be able to see unless I squish a little bit more like this. Yes, I squish. Alright, this is physics X, add. We're going to do Tuft 1, X and X2. Make this 3 and 4. Add. That's 2 and 3, so this is 3 and 4. Hee hee. Such squish. I was thinking about having some physics 2 with these when the body leans forward and backward. I think that'll add a lot more to it. Alright, did I already get these? Yes, I did. Okay, top left, top right. So we're making our way down. This is Tuft 3, this is Tuft 4. Okay. Nearly done with all the back ones. Nine. Root part. L Tuft 4. Physics. Oops. Physics X. I'm gonna squish this down a little bit more. Like so. I'll edit this parameter. Just want it to be as concise as possible. L Tuft 4 Physics X. I'm always so impressed with people who can compose music, because there's so many different instruments. There's so many. I guess what you would do is kind of sketch out the melody. What? Oh, it's beeping. Oh, hang on. Okay, so I gotta get my stuff. Don't want my quesadilla to burn. Thank you. I gotta admit, that's a pretty good-looking quesadilla. It's a pretty simple one. It's just spiced ground hamburger and Fiesta blend cheese. So I think it's cheddar and Monterey. Squish squish. L Tuft 4 Physics X2. I guess one thing that I like about the show Death Note so far is just the mind games, you know? Just the I found that I love Japanese ways of storytelling because it's so good. It's so different. They just are able to take elements of a story or like, you know, how the world works and then kind of flip it on its head, you know? Just the way that they tell stories in mangas and animes and things like that. It's almost like you can't predict what's going to happen next. That's how I was with the first season of The Promised Neverland. I was blown away. I did not know what was going to happen next, and I feel like I'm pretty good at guessing what's going to happen next. I guess more so with American media, you know? X2. I'm curious a little bit of how YouTube captions, if it automatically picks up if I'm speaking a different language, or if it tries to if it tries to make the sounds into English words, you know? 저는 매일마다 배우었습니다. 한국어를 좀 배웠습니다. I try to study every day. Or, let's see, to try is like 해보세요. 배우세요. 저는 배우세요. L Tuft 4 Physics Y. I'm gonna have to check it back. What? Watch the stream again to see if it pick up that. I rarely rewatch my live streams again. The most I've rewatched was the Ori ones, especially the extremely difficult chase scenes. It's like, oh, watching this looks so easy! It was not easy. Oh, wait. Let me put this back so I can see this a bit better, yeah. That. And then L Toft 4. Physics Y2. Create. Sorry, I don't have too much to talk about today. I am making some good headway with my, my website that I'm trying to do for Sushi Sis Studios. It's a lot. I've already hit the, maximum storage space for the free trial. I'm gonna try to do as much as I can do for free. It's, but yeah, it's a bit pricey. There is the option to, you know, let me start over. Let me just ramble for a bit. Basically, I want to do it sort of like Etsy, where there's all my different models and stuff, and, there's all my different models. There is the option to where you can just download it right away, once, you know, you pay for everything, since they're digital files. Hey! Whoa!
Whoa, cats!
Ugh, kitties! Goodness. They just fight. They fight and fight and fight. Anyway. Let's see. Oh, where was I? They're fine, by the way. Let's see. You good? Thank you. Where was I? Oh yeah, there is a way to make it instant download when somebody, you know, buys a model, a digital model VTube avatar. The problem is that there is still limited space. There's different paid programs, that add, like, a certain amount of space. I mean, it makes sense, because they're paying for all the storage and stuff. I think, though, I'm going to continue on with, you know, you need to give your email in order for me to send the files to you. And I think it's just gonna save space, because I intend to put a lot of stuff on there. And some of the models that I have are really big files, even in zip form. So just to cut down on costs and, you know, stuff like that, I'm gonna have people write their email. It might be a turn-off for some, which is understandable. It's just, I might add that to, like, the FAQ page, just to explain, why it is there's that. I guess it's not too, like, odd of a thing. I'm just gonna ramble. I hope you guys don't mind. Alright, physics Y, let's go down, add the Y and Y2. Check. This one's gonna be 2 and 3. And go back to physics X, add the X and X2. Okay, this is moving weird. I'm probably gonna do physics Y, go back to 3 and 4. I think they move a little opposite of what I want. Yeah. Yeah, that's a bit more like it. Bum, 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 bum. I've already done Tuft 5, right? Yep, I've done that one. R-Tuft 4. Scroll. Where's the bottom? Oh! Is this the last one? Yay! Okay. This is the last one of the backmost, and then there's a middle, and then the front. Only one middle, unfortunately. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. L, Tuft, 5, Physics, X. And do 9, 9. Yeah, it's taking a while, though. I want to be able to get my website done by the end of the year. I don't know if I'll be able to do that, especially, you know, if I get customized orders, then I have to put my personal projects on hold in order to have enough time to get those done. L, Tuft 5, 6, X. -1 and 1. Good. Yeah. As tempting as it is to have ads on my website, I just to make it look a bit more welcoming and professional, I'm gonna try not to do that. That's not a promise, because who knows? But yeah. Have you guys seen the new Google AI thing? Or it just takes all the information from websites and kind of condenses it? Out of principle, I refuse to look at it. I try to, scroll down, because one, there can be a lot of misinformation that it's summarizing, and it's like, oh, well, this has gotta be the right one, because most people are talking about it like that. But yeah, just out of principle, because it's like, some websites have, you know, ads on their site, and that's the only way they're making money. There's some blogs that won't be able to survive if all their information is taken. Yeah, I don't know. What about copyrighted works, you know? I don't know. What's stopping it from just taking copyrighted works? It's just a complete bulldozing over people's hard work, you know? Without helping them. Tuft 5, Physics, X2. Alright, X. You squish like that. And then that's more towards the center. Same thing with sponsored links. Don't click on sponsored links. I only know that because I have a very tech-savvy husband. But as the, general consumer, you wouldn't know about those things. It could be websites pretending to be other websites and then steal your information. Steal your left sock. That's where they've all been. L, Tuft 5, Physics, Y. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. L, Tuft 5, Physics, Y. Bum, 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 bum. Like that. A squish and a squish. I based the leaf design off of what is he called? The hunter? I think it's the hunter. Anyway, I based the kind of leafy design off of him, and then the little moss creatures, and in Green Path. Hang on. Do these... I think these rotate. I think these rotate when it's more down, like... Oh, that's X, Y. Yeah, those ones rotate. Ugh. Alright, hang on. Let's do this, and then we'll have it rotate on Y2. And Tuft 5, Physics, Y2. I'll have to check and make sure that it still looks okay. L Tuft 5, Physics, Y2. It's gonna be rotated upwards. Might have to adjust the other Y2s on here. Hi! What's my kitten cat boy doing? What's up? Speak into the microphone. Let your voice be heard. He's wiping his nose on the microphone. Yeah. What's up? There we go. He says hello world. He started programming, so... And... that's Quill. We need the Tufts. This is the Physics Y. Yes. Right there. Physics Y, Physics X. Alright, the Y definitely needs to be flipped. Alright, this one needs to rotate a bit more. I don't think you can see my cursor. Definitely the leftmost side right here. The Physics Y2 needs to angle downward more. It's so fluffy like an afro. File save. Alright, root part. This will be under hair. Physics X. And this will be 9, create. Hi, kitten. Okay, bye. Oh, kitty, no. See, under hair, Physics X. Alright, and then we're just gonna reflect motion, make things a little bit faster and easier. See, under hair. 6Y. Oh, wait, no, X2. X2. Create. Under hair. Physics. X2. I think the next time I play Hollow Knight, I'm not going to unknowingly off Mila? Her name is Mila? The one who goes I always felt so bad for her. I didn't know she couldn't come back. Or she could come back. Underhair. Underwear. 6Y. Great. Hair, physics, Y. Alright, we squish in. We squish up. Oop, nope, not that way. Alright, then Y2. Her hair. Physics, Y2. 열심히, 열심히. Her hair. Physics, Y2. Squish. Squish. Alright, modeling. Hair, physics Y. Under hair right here. Alright, that's probably a bit too strong in some areas. Let's go ahead and add physics X. 3. Look at that squish. Physics Y. Let's make these just a tad bit less strong. Oh, unfortunately it does show up on the face. Huh. How am I gonna fix that? You see a little bit of it peeking from the face. Yeah. It's a bit too strong. 0.7, maybe? Yeah, a bit strong. Oof. 1, 2. It's the back ones that really need to move a lot more. Seems to be a little bit better. Let's bring this up a little bit, maybe. Physics Y2. Yeah, maybe this is just going up too high right there. Then X. Yeah, I'm probably moving a bit too much there. Then X2. That should be fine. Let's see if that cleaned it up a little bit. A little bit. The front is also going to move, so maybe I should worry about that a little bit later. File, save. I can always adjust the texture file to be a bit gentler. Let's see. Our top tuft. Physics. X. Do 9. Our top tuft. Physics X. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm not that very interesting today. Oh, yeah, the last stream when I made the Bonma. And please correct me if I keep saying it wrong. I need to actually look up the name. But yeah, they turned out great. I don't think it's worth 2.5 hours, but it did kind of grow on me a little bit the more I ate it. It was good. It's good. It just takes so much time. Gonna have to make someone else, have someone else make it for me. But yeah, pretty good.
I ain't making it.
You ain't making it?
I ain't making it.
Our top tuft. Physics X2. It's been distilled twice. Our top tuft. What? Physics X2. Did I mention I was doing crochet last time? I think I might have. Well, anyway. I don't think I'll be doing crochet. I'll need to figure out how to do it left-handed. Just to save my right wrist. Because I did notice that there was a bit of, just a little bit of some issues with my wrist afterwards. Oh! Next week. We found a, let's see, Korean barbecue place, bulgogi. And I'm excited. I've never tried one before. We did go to a hot pot, and we were not that impressed. We were surprised that it had 5 stars, not gonna lie. Yeah, we weren't too impressed, so I'm hoping that this one is a much better experience. It better be for that price. Our top tuft. Physics. Y. Our top tuft. Physics, Y. Oh, I love the timing, the tempo, and yeah. So good. I love this song. Music. I say music and song interchangeably. I'm one of those annoying people. You know the type. Our top. I attended a high school graduation recently, and they were doing, the band was playing some music, and I was like judging the clarinets like super harshly. Yeah, I used to be a clarinet player for 6 years. Started out in middle school, and I still have recordings of my horrible, horrible playing. But I got up to second chair in symphonic band. So I'd like to think I was up at least okay. I feel if I practiced more, I would actually be much better, but I didn't practice every day. And I also didn't change out my reeds as often as I should. So, like, it got nasty and moldy. And split a lot. I still have dreams where I have to play the clarinet again. And I still have that same problem of the reeds are split. And I have to be careful of how I shape my mouth so that it'll play a note well. My husband was a violin player, so he doesn't know the woes of just having spit dribbling onto your feet from the woodwinds.
Glad.
It was, we had to clean every time. It's just, there's like a chamois on a stick, a little cloth thing on a stick that you have to clean out the clarinet with every time. But hey, I don't think it's quite as bad as the brass section. Those guys have dedicated, like, spit tubes. And they seem to have a lot. I think if I had a do-over for instruments, I would definitely do the double bass. I've mentioned this many a time. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be the old person in the home, in the nursing home. It's just like, do you remember when? And all the staff is like, yes, we've heard this a million times. Just like, man, she's so old. And I'm like, I've been doing this since I was like 27. I just repeat information all the time. We'll go to, this is hair physics Y, yep. Top. I wonder if we could do 2 and 3 for this. Still got it. Oh, he's getting windy out there. It's getting windy. Oh, we're almost done with the hair. My goodness, this is taking forever. And then we have 1, 2, 3. Let's see, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more to go. I'm gonna rig this one. I can count. L top tuft physics X. R top tuft, that would be L top tuft physics X. I need to organize all these. Ugh. Curse older me who didn't, or younger me who didn't know any better. Holding myself accountable for not knowing something. Let's see, hair. Drag all of these down into there. This helps, makes it easier when I'm trying to change the order of things. The draw order, but changing the order of things, or, you know, without, if I do this, then I have to scroll through like this, and it takes a long time. I don't want to do that. And so it's a lot easier with the parameters and with the parts to organize in groups. I'm not going to go through all of them right now. I want to finish this one before we end. Alright, physics X. Whoop. Whoop. It's this one. Yeah. Physics X. Okay, this is... Oh, no, that's the right one. That... Oh. What I'd like to know is if this program basically is like Blender, trying to manipulate 2D planes into 3D spaces, and we're just locked into one, kind of one viewpoint. That's how I interpret what this program does, but I could be completely wrong too. L top tuft physics X2. Ooh. L top tuft physics X2. Do you guys like acapella? I'm not a huge fan of it, unfortunately. I just don't. Probably talked about this again many a time. How's the weather? 날씨가 어떻습니까? 지금 날씨가 흘립니다. Right now it is cloudy for us. Alright, once I get this tuft all done, I think I'm gonna call it good for today. L top tuft. I'm so hungry right now. 저는 배가 지금 배가 아주 고픕니다. I'm very hungry right now. Physics Y. I need to eat. Top tuft. Physics Y. 지금, 지금. 열심히 지금. Alright. Last warp deformer. Yay! L top tuft. Physics Y2. L top tuft. Physics Y2. Speaking of L, I'm gonna eat some ground beef quesadilla while watching Death Note. And I'm going to enjoy it. But it must wait. I gotta finish this. Spin this more like that. Like so. Okay, let's check out how this looks in the physics. This is physics X. Let's see, L top tuft. And then Y, add L top tuft, Y. Alright. Okay, the Y needs to change. It does look pretty free floating right there, so I might need to change that. Hehe. Might just make the art mesh bigger, that might be the best case. Whee! Oh my goodness, there's lots of parts. Oh boy. What I could do is copy and paste this middle one to the back so that when that happens, I'm able to make it work. Anyway, I'm gonna call that good. I'm hungry. I want to watch my show. Goodbye. And then Control Alt